Hi everybody, it's me, PureLightTarot, and I'm back to give you guys a special pick a card reading. This time we will be using the Mother Mary Oracle cards. I tried to do this reading just a few moments ago, but my phone said that the storage, I ran up the storage, so I deleted some things. Let's see how this goes. So if you've been here before, hi, welcome back. Good to see you. If you haven't been here before, hi, I'm PureLightTarot. And with these videos, I try to do 20 minutes or less, quick pick a card reading. Today, I'm just going to do 2 groups. And I'm feeling rushed, but at the same time, I know that I'm not being rushed. But with this last reading, I felt like, okay, I talked too much in the beginning, and I'm about to do it again. So if I have time at the end, I'm going to give you my testimony about this reading and some revelations that I had while I was getting ready to re-record. So let's get into it. If you haven't been here before, I shuffle on camera and I will make these selections on camera. If you'd like to bypass all of this, check out my description. Check out the comments for the timestamps. And I will see you guys at your reading, okay? Don't forget to give me a like, subscribe if you haven't already, and let's get into it. So we're going to have 2 groups today. So group 1, what is your Mother Mary message? So again, at the end of this, if the iPhone will let me, I will give you guys my testimony about Mother Mary. So group 2, what is your reading? What is your message? These messages are kind of lengthy, so again, you can skip all of this, y'all. Just click on the pick a card portion at the timestamps and then go to your reading. So group 1 and group 2. So again, check out the end of this reading. I will timestamp it for my personal testimony about Mother Mary if I have time. So let's see. So pile selection. All right, so we have group 1 with the green calcite, and then group 2 with the selenite. All right. So check out the description, check out the comments for the timestamps. Don't forget to give me a like, guys. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I will catch you at your reading. All right, so group 1. So I'm going to see if the reversal is relevant, but let's see what you have. Our Lady of the Resurrection. So let's get to it. 18. Y'all check out my confessional. I'm going to call it my confessional. My testimony at the end of this. It's really funny. Okay, so Our Lady of Resurrection. The eternal light dwells in my heart, and as you enter into my heart, held safe in my love for you, that light becomes visible to you. It will show you the way through any darkness and help you understand the purpose of past suffering so that you can let it go and be at peace, free from confusion, shame, or doubt. There is divine purpose within all that is. You have been struggling, and now it is time for rest. Step into the light of my heart now, be loved, and let the darkness go. This time is drawing near for your resurrection and release. It is a strange paradox that when we are truly open to life, we must be prepared to die in many deaths before it is time for our physical life to end. We might suffer deaths of relationships, of ideals, of identities, even of certain hopes and dreams. If we can mourn these deaths, give them proper attention, and due acknowledgement, grieving in whatever way is respectful and truthful, then those deaths become sacred sacrifices on the altar of new life. If we try to rush past these many deaths, pushing them to one side out of fear that they may mean something terrible or frightening, then we will suffer more than needs to be. Perhaps we become fearful if we feel that we are not in control of life and cannot prevent its powerful unfolding because we do not trust where life is leading us. Then, too, we miss our chance to make a sacrifice and feel more connected with life and with death as a natural part of life. We don't have to be scared of these deaths, as painful as they may be. We can accept that they are signs that we are growing and life is flowing. We can use them to gain confidence that a new direction, a new life is calling us. There's always so much more to come. Always. No matter how old we may be or how jaded we may feel at times, there's always boundless life awaiting us. All that is needed is a willingness for us to be open to receiving it. The oracle of Our Lady of Resurrection is about discovering the light after the struggle, about life after death. Perhaps the deaths you have encountered have been literal, and you have lost a beloved through death. Or perhaps by a parting of ways through separation of some kind. Perhaps your ending have been more subtle, internal, or symbolic. Perhaps you are going through that experience right now. Whatever the case, the Divine Mother speaks to you now about the promise of her light, about the resurrection, about the fact decreed by her that you shall indeed rise again. As you await the grace of her light to permeate your consciousness and help you rise up out of the ashes of your own suffering, reborn, you are asked to take a moment and connect with the wisdom of the owl. This nocturnal creature can help you discern what it is that the darkness of death, the nighttime of the soul, has brought to you. Sometimes it is only in letting go that we are able to open up to receive. Sometimes the death opens us to new life in a way that no other situation could do. The blessing hiding in the death doesn't make it easier to bear. We must grieve honestly, but it does bring another perspective. So I'm going to let you guys screenshot that so that you can go back to it. There's more. One more page. One of hope, of emerging light. So let's see. But it does bring another perspective. One of hope, of emerging light, of the realization that just as the sun breaks through the darkest night at the dawn, so too would Our Lady of the Resurrection lift us from even the deepest sorrow and gently urge us into new light, new understanding, and new life. Take heed, beloved. Your time of darkness is swiftly drawing to a close, and a new day is soon to be upon you. The Holy Mother is with you, and together you shall celebrate. So it says the healing process and affirmation. You're sitting beside a woman in flowing white robes beneath a stark moon-lit sky. Overhead, an owl silently swoops and lands at her feet. The moonlight reflects off its feathers and eyes, and you observe its strange beauty. Feel the silence all around you. You may feel emotions or thoughts arising out of you. If that is the case, just let them go into the night sky, absorbed into the darkness. The lady turns to you, and gazing in her dark, beautiful eyes, you notice a light that begins to flow. A sunrise is taking place behind her gaze, and she is lit up from within. You feel joy as the sunlight flows from her eyes into your heart. Together you are illuminated in golden orange light. Feel your heart expand with love and warmth, and know you are blessed with new life now. You may finish this healing process with the following affirmation. Out of darkness I emerge into the light, blessed and protected in the mother's holy grace. So it's the last page so that you can screenshot that and go back and read it. So group 1, that was your message from Mother Mary Oracle. I feel like it was in reverse because you may feel like you're in the darkest and the deepest of this dark point of your life, and you don't think that you will come out of it. I suggest going back to listening to the message and going back and reading the message. I'm really taking in the message because Mother Mary is saying that she is here to make sure that you rise above all of that, okay? So tune into my testimony if I have time. We're going to see y'all at the time of shooting this, Mercury retrograde. So y'all, we're going to see. We're going to see. If I don't have time to shoot at the end of this, I'll just do another video about my testimony and me meeting Mother Mary. But until then, let me get to group 2. So group 1, that was your reading. Let me know in the comments how that resonated. Give me a like if you haven't already. Subscribe if you haven't already. And I will catch you in the next one. Alright, so group 2 with the Selenite heart. What is your Mother Mary message? Alright, we're going to see if it's relevant in the reverse. So it says, Our Lady who gives peace. So guys, other time I was trying to do this, I think I was talking too much and I just didn't have any space. But I'm going to give a testimony about it at the end of this reading if I have the space for my phone. If not, then I'll just do another video and put the link in the description. So, Our Lady who gives peace. You have been holding on to a deep concern, and I ask you to hand it over to me now. Allow me to offer you a gift in exchange for your devotion and trust. I offer you the gift of peace. Peace that all is now resolved. Peace that the material situation is flowing towards perfect completion. My peace be with you now, my child. Handing over a concern to the Divine Mother can sound easier in theory than how it is experienced in practice. We might think that we are handing something over, but if we are worrying about it again in 5 minutes or 5 days, then we have taken it back again. Handing something over means a complete and utter letting go, a surrender of attachment to the outcome, and a willingness to trust that what is meant to be will be. It is based on an acceptance that the divine wants the best for us and that whatever happens will best serve us, irrespective of whatever we are initially thrilled or initially disappointed in the result. Okay, so we can ask for what we want with great passionate enthusiasm, and then ask that what we are given serves us best. When we pray in this way, we allow the divine to present us with opportunities and solutions that will supersede any concepts we have come up with on our own. We allow the divine brilliance to be. Okay, y'all. So get a screenshot of this. There's more pages to this, but definitely if you'd like to go back and reread this on your own, there you go. Mother Mary can bring us a gift of inner peace when we approach our spiritual life in this way. That doesn't mean we don't care, that we check out of our relationships and our world. It means that we are blessed with an ability to accept what is and to relax and trust of what is yet to be. We put in our efforts and our prayer, and then we let go. The gift of peace comes as a sign that we have indeed let go. We're just allowing life to be. So that may be why it was in the reverse, because you haven't let go of something, or you're really good at this. But majority of you probably haven't let go of something yet. In times of great spiritual growth, there is near constant uncertainty. A seemingly endless process of transition can be experienced if you are on an accelerated spiritual path this lifetime, which is highly likely to be the case as you are attracted to this oracle deck, which resonates at such a vibration. It is a precious resource to be able to find a place of peace that doesn't stop us from growing, but empowers us to relax and trust with contentment in our process, even when our process is one of great tests or challenges. Mother Mary comes to you through this oracle with a message to be heeded. You are either in a situation now where you feel tested and challenged and are uncertain as to whether or not you should be worried, or you are going to have an issue that comes to a head soon, which may feel challenging to you. Do not fear. She says this: I am with you. I am your cloak of protection, and I in your heart that shows you the way. Trust me and allow me to bring you peace. From the peaceful place within, you will be able to make choices that help you greatly. You will be inspired by the inner guidance from the Divine Mother, which flows more easily into your peaceful mind. Do not worry if you do not see a way forward at the moment. That is a question of timing only. At the right time, nudges are given and a way forward becomes visible. If you cannot see a solution right now, that does not mean that there is no solution. It simply means that the threads of the situation or issue are still being unknotted. Have you ever tried to quickly unpick a knot in a hurried fashion? The threads can become tighter. In a relaxed fashion, they can easily and instantly unravel. With the gift of peace, your life may seem to slow down, but the resolution of problems will quicken. Open to her gift of peace and experience this for yourself, beloved. So it says the healing process and affirmation is: sense yourself standing on a clear, bright day in a beautiful place in nature. As you explore this place in nature, you find a woman in long white robes, holding out her hands. As you move closer, you notice that she is smiling at you as you look down at her hands, white roses appear. She asks you, "What is troubling you? What is troubling you?" Tell her. If you are not sure, tell her that. Okay, if you ain't sure what's troubling you, baby, let Mother Mary know. Baby, I don't even know what's troubling me. Okay? You then say, Mother Mary, who loves me unconditionally, please help me now. I hand over my problems to you and ask for peace. Help me know when to act and when to wait, and help me to find the best way through the situation. Thank you. She smiles at you and gently raises her hand until white rose petals cascade around you, slowly falling to the ground around your feet, perfuming the air with soft fragrance. See, sense, or feel or smell the descending petals around you at your feet. Stay with that sensation, strong or subtle, for several long, slow breaths. If you can, sense her peace in your heart and know that she has taken your troubles and is giving you a solution which will manifest itself in your life in perfect time, in a perfect way. Finish your healing with this affirmation: the peace of the Mother fills my heart as I let go into her endless genius and grace. Lord, I love it. Okay, so here we are. So I'll do one page at a time. So take a screenshot, guys, so you can go back and read your message. Okay. So you can go back and read your message. And then one more. That's the affirmation. Screenshot it. Alright, so group 2, that was your reading. Again, I think it was in reverse because maybe you have not been giving it over, and letting it be, so you can be peaceful. So go back and read your message. Go back and listen to your message again and really take it in, guys. Give me a like if you haven't already. Subscribe if you haven't already. Leave me a comment and let me know how this resonated for you guys. And stay tuned for my testimony if I have time. So we'll see if the iPhone is going to cut off on me or whatever. But until next time, guys, thanks for tuning in. All right, guys, so I try to keep my readings under 20 minutes. It's something new that I've been doing. Usually I do like at least an hour long reading or whatever the case may be. But, yeah. So this is my testimony. First of all, because when I first did this reading, I set up my camera, you know, normally I usually try to delete the video, the previous video, as this iPhone is only letting me really record one 20-minute video anyway, maybe 30 minutes. I just deleted a whole bunch of stuff, so hopefully it will let me go on. If not, this would just get cut off and no one would know I even said any of this, and I might do another video. We'll see. So I felt like I was being ushered off the stage, or